phase, all division, all math. Welcome to Game 5, guys. My name is Severio, alongside with Creatives here. We're streaming live here from YouTube and Twitch, so strap your buckles. Make sure you have your water, get your popcorn, maybe put some M&Ms in there to try to get some, sweet and salty type flavor, because you're going to be able to go ahead and see about this salty position that Jueshi just found himself in, because now that all of a sudden Exen finds his first elimination like that, Jueshi gets eliminated for the first life here into this round.
Oh, man, Action. You can still have him step. On my ping, I'm around 40 ping. I'm interested to see if they can have him step on the new patch, because you guys don't know that Katana got heavily nerfed this last patch. They just dropped so fast. You can't do anything no more. No double slide uppercuts. If you can, I mean, you gotta have the good time on it. Okay, let me chill. Let me just let me chill. If you guys don't know, I love Katana. I love combos, but we don't got to talk about it now. And Action, I was mentioning that because Action, I mean, he favors that weapon a lot. I see him time and time again, and he has the mechanics to go for those combos. But now against a Kame, Action, Tesla ultimate invested does not hit with the enchantment. He does get stunned off of Kame's ultimate there for the opposing Tesla. And Action is going to try to create some space. 1-2 here from the nunchucks. Catches the focus as well. 1-2 follow up. R&B focus there for Action. Both players parry. Trying to find an opening. He overholds, doesn't release. F caught in for a Kame this time around, trying to create some space off of this. Pistol shot connects for a Kame onto Action. He's still trying to get aggressive off of this. Has one more ult, misses the second one as well. Pistol shot doesn't connect. R&B does though. Weaves it, nope, gets caught up. And the following player, who's that? That's Pace coming in once again. Gets a perfect timing there onto Action, and Action's gonna fall. Kame now trying to back up with no ultimate online, and Pace super close to getting his. Big further for Pace, that's big damage as well. Picks up the purple nunchucks. R&B, F caught in for a Kame, doesn't get the last hit in. Now Kame trying to run for the hills, trying to create the space. R&B focuses off the blue fan, overholds, connects with a second one to follow up as well. Pace goes ahead and invests the ultimate. Nice ultimate there from Okame, but a follow-up R&B from Pace, and gets 2 quick eliminations here for game number 5. That's a really good start there for Pace.
Basically came in here for the full flow, but now XXY shows up here. Purple armor, he got left behind. No, Pace does not see the purple armor. XXY does. He even used ultimate, but then Pace picks it up. So now it's a swap for a blue for the purple and a common for the blue. Now, of course, Pace has no ultimate here. However, unsure whether or not GG Shaw shows up here for in a malicious intent as a third party. You know how it goes. If he gets himself in here, XXY GG Shaw could show up into using his F2 to get a kill confirmation. I've seen it more times than can count, where an F2 Shayo can just kill and kill steal for sure. 500 damage, guys. And a purple weapon on standby for that spear. But XXY has himself the F2. It gets negated out from the F1 from Octos as Pace goes ahead and does that. Parry comes out from XXY. Looks for this LMB uppercut. Looks like GG Shaw looking for a Dragon Slayer. Gets Pace locked down, but Pace found the rollout here. We're going to see Battles Exen showing up here. We're going to see LUG Mike showing up towards this whole area of the Jade Pond. Now Pace is low enough to get eliminated out here. He's getting caught into the musket shot. Exen from the back line goes ahead, sneaky deekies, comes out and leaves to try to look for timing to come right back into this fight, but he's looking for supplies, looking for money, looking for a timeout here for what the F2 is that. And as Mike comes out here and looking for the uppercut, comes into confirmation for those R&Bs, we might see a little chance here for a parry. There it is. Bull to the send. He's looking at the bull by the horns, has the red cape on, and you're going to see the Matador going to come out to play here. There's going to be a chance for X and to actually just run away as fast as can. No armor swap, gets it really quick with it. Gets an R&B off of GG Shaw. F2 is available. Going to go for the F1 for the invulnerability and gets himself the Foxfire proc. We might see X and look to try to avoid every single one of these strikes coming out from both sides. And as X tries to look for his R&B release, we're going to look for it. He sees Mike. Mike was anticipating it the whole time. Gets caught into the horizontal and look for the F2 roar. And Mike goes for the confirmation kill, but it can't happen. A clink comes out from the backside from GG Shaw. And the armor swap for X. And this time he's already fully reset to go ahead and scare rush out of here as GG Shaw tries to get the stagger here. R&Bs are coming out from GG Shaw. Mike looking for the R&Bs, and Ultimate's cast is ready. That's 200 healing coming out from each target hit of 100 healing plus, and there's a kill elimination off of Mike with the F2. Look, I cast a cursed it, bro. XXY gets the elimination. F2 comes out here. V2 going to be coming out to the elimination. If XXY can burn all these blocks before his opponent does, it's going to be a good chance for him to get himself into the advantage field. R&B comes out, second block burned out for XXY. He has V2. It looks like he's going to go ahead and burn his last one as it comes down towards his final point where GG Shaw has his flash set to be ready, uses F2, and it confirms his last block as Roy Shishi comes out, but GG Shaw still picks up the elimination. Parry from Roy Shishi coming out here to come back for the third party. F2 invested. This is going to be a ring around the rosy and creative.
Yeah.
I can't. This is back to back third parties, bro.
Netching Midburn cancels it. Yep. 1-2 off of the uppercut. GG Shaw now. Very low. We have Action now back, I believe. Yep. He is back. wants to get a little bit of a revenge. F2 called in once again there for GG Shaw. Catches the power 1-2 there off the fan. Releases the LMB focus. Does get the damage in, but GG Shaw trying to stay up in his corner. Gets hit off the RB focus from the Hong Sword, and the damage is way too high there with that purple Hong Sword, and GG Shaw is going to fall. Does have a resurrection. Akame against Pace this time around. Pace jumps very low. Aqua's ultimate already invested there for Pace. Akame trying to stay up. That first ult is about to come online now. Gets one hit in, and it's not even enough. The big damage off the pulsar there from Pace is going to get that elimination on the board. That's 3 for Pace. Showing up now in game number 5. I think he had a game number 2 where he popped off as well. OUG's Mike. Now, this is what I'm looking at Mike here. He's running that F2 Aquas now. And I think the only one running F2 Aquas a couple weeks ago was Panda Man, like I mentioned earlier. But now they're starting to cook up. I think this is the third or second F2 Aquas we see today. Pace now is going to eat up some damage off the blue nunchucks. Purple staff in hand for Pace. Has OUG's Mike on his back. Catches the lunge. Ultimate now invested for Mike. Doesn't get the first lunge. Clinks off the second. Purple on the purple frame does connect. Gets the V2 as well. Pace now drop very low. Air RB connects. He might die to the zone. No, he's alive. V2 does not connect there, but the following leap does get the damage. And Mike now with the armor upgrade plus the purple staff upgrade is going to get all this loot. These players are dropping very fast. 10 players still remain. Zone 2. Our first Realm Yang is about to form up pretty soon as well. And there it is. T225 already posted up. Wang Liang, Action, and Spider on the bottom left-hand side with GG Shot moving on in. Maybe DRG Fong might want to get in that Realm Yang as well. Here it is. It's Bird calling out for everybody to start getting inside the realm. Mike, though, and just wait it out. We have Wang Liang against Spider. Big scrap off. Blue Dual Blades against Purple Hong Sword. Sha Yo v Tessa. See how this unfolds here for the first Realm Yang of game number 5. Both players start up high. No hits off yet. Skill rush here for Spider. Trying to see this first person POV is beautiful. Skill rush now once again. Uppercut clinks off of this. F2 called in. F called in, or the ult called in there for Wang Liang. Catches the uppercut into the chant. Gets the damage as well. Power there for Wang Liang. Catches the 1.0. Oh no, that's a Heaven Step 3 here for Wang Liang with the 4th damage and the follow-up as well. Ultimate now called in for Spider. Beautiful plays there from Wang Liang. The damage is not enough though so far. Go ahead and just, hey, okay, you're not going to apply the pressure. I'm going to take a one quick pop real quick. F2 called in once again. Spider not trying to return the favor. Wang Liang taps that second ultimate if he needs it now. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick parry. That Spider with big damage. Every LMB is going to go ahead and weave that towards the wall. That was a movie scene weave there from Spider, and Wang Liang trying to stay up. Is going to clink off the shield. That V2 does not connect. That's another dodge for Wang Liang trying to stay up. And the ult now at 21%, 13 seconds remaining, and Spider still trying to get active. Wang Liang being a big nuisance going up these pillars. Clicks off this. Very weak now. F caught in for Wang Liang trying to stay up, and that's the falling hit there off the uppercut for Spider to pick elimination here in the first Rumble Yang of game number 5.
Yo, Wang Liang was trying to cosplay Wesley Snipes. He's trying to go for the evasion, you know what I'm saying? But everything coming out here, if everything comes out for Exen outside of the Romy Yang, he finds GG Shot at a low enough point where he can go for the skill confirmation. Even after this point, a parry though from Shaw reverses this, picks up the weapon, and with this, we're gonna see whether or not DRG Fang is gonna be looking to try to convince a kill steal here. V1 comes out, catches him within the V2 teleport. Wow. Exen was not anticipating that. He catches his own V1, he gets his healing, but Spider gets his F2 priority and a musket shot from Spider, really quick and short distance closure. And this might be a chance for Fang to look towards his clinks, because now it's not just these two again. We're getting third parties to show up here. Nice frame out here from Spider. He gets the horizontal blue focus. He goes for the 1-2s, goes for the RMBs, and he's looking for the verticals. A Fang gets almost caught to that parry with our blue focus release, but it looks like Roishishi looking to try to invest into getting into this fight here. Remember, he is a Justina. He can deny Tessa a lot of things, including her lifespan. And so if he decides to find the opportunity getting the V2 here, he can try to go ahead and accumulate the amount of pressure that he's doing right now. But it looks like Spider finds CG25, hits the F2, RMB from Roishishi, switches target, immediately uppercut, grapple bomb, kill steal from TC25 with a pistol. The menace to society. He looks to try to grapple out and try to take himself away from smile, bro. He's like, gotcha. And if everything comes out here from TT25 here, he can get locked into position against Reishishi, where it's coming down towards another person showing up here. Fong is back into this frame. Looks for pistol shots against TT25 as a result of that kill steal. But of course, TT25 looking to try to go ahead for a scare rush here. Switches to the fan. Looks for the heal. He's good to go for it. He has ultimate in case of anything. In the meantime, we're going back down to the Jade Pod, because it looks like Wang Liang up against XXY as his Morris Blessing is spawned here. Wang Liang just sitting still, you know, just eating his eating his blueberries and his granola bar, trying to make sure and seeing what is up with XXY. Nice parry after that end. again. There's clean V1 as it connects here. XXY has V2 active. He can use his block to teleport through. Let's see if it happens. Doesn't get it, and that's going to be XXY's position here as Wally Long gets his first elimination and rids of his Roaming depletion.
And him not calling his bluff, just staying in the pocket, say you want to interact, I'll let this focus loose. Wally Long coming out victorious there in that fight. That's 4 for Action. T225 with 3. Wally Long with his first elimination. Mike now showing up. Purple armor now for Mike. Looks like Wally Long still has 1 ult online currently. Second one charging up now. Big parry there from Mike. Big damage. F called in to avoid the damage from Wally Long. Now let's see what's the follow-up. Big focus attack there from the pole sword. Mike gets another one sent to him. That's 2 back-to-back. And look at the health flying out pretty quickly here. Wally Long now getting hit off the F. 1-2 there from the Halberds. Gonna go ahead and get hit by this Tesla ultimate as well. Mike is gonna go ahead and fully commit to this elimination. There's not another player on side. The follow-up R&B, oh, there it is. It's another player. It's T225 showing up, but Mike gets the elimination. He's gonna weave that F this time around. Clint comes in off the focus. Mike now gonna go ahead and just back up at the top. He has his F. He's gonna try to look for this opener now. LMB uppercut, ultimate invested there for T225. V2 connects there. That's insane. Connects to V2 there in the bottom. Ultimate out called in for Mike. Uppercut off of this. Aerial LMB. V2 follow up. Big damage off of this. Aerial LMB connects as well. Weaves it. Nope. Gets hit off of this. V2 for T225 this time around. And the side of the cliff. He's gonna go ahead and respond with a V2. Misses. Leap connects to the aerial R&B. Oh no, this is a 1 from the Halberds off the grapple. Gonna wave it. Nope. Weave. F called in to the follow-up LMB and the F2 showing up as well. And that's one thing I like to talk about the F2. The F2 has a lot of potential. We see that you get the prio off of that, and you can actually full extend combos off of it as well. So having the F2 on the field now, you guys see it's a big difference off of that F1 when you have that 30% damage reduction. So it's nice to see a little change there in the Akko's big bow shot there onto action from Juchi. We got Fong as well. Is going to weave that ultimate. He is, or I think that was F. Action now. Very weak in the zone. Fong still moving on in as well. Action now catches the prowl. Needs to see if he can find something. 2 enchant or 2 ultimate come out. F called in trying to interact. He does manage to do so. And this is big problems here for Action. Big pair for Action. No sap off of this, I believe. Nope. Now he's going to weave that second Tesla ultimate, but he is going to fall. And Yuchi there with another elimination on board for himself.
Juicy coming in here for that third party off that end and able to get some armor increase because he was rocking blue. Now is his first elimination here. We are going to enter the second Romy Yang as Fong gets himself outside of the zone. 1 elimination on the board. Doesn't have as much as the weaponry that we're kind of expecting to see whether or not he has a purple weapon on standby. We'll see if he's trying to just use his fan just to keep him on standby. But we do have Roy Shishi versus Spider here into the Romy Yang. Now, we do see Spider actually going ahead and having this gold pair of nunnies, V2, F2, Shail versus Justina. In theory, Roy Shishi should be able to win this, but he has to catch Spider out, and catching Spider out is it's a tough battle. F2 comes out here. F2 now invested for Roy Shishi for the combo breaker. Velocity Untold, hold check the heck out of the double ruled as Roy Shishi looks for the pistol shot. And we're going to look for this V2 coming out here from Spider. Another Velocity Untold now Fox out here for Roy Shishi to have ultimate, but will it be enough? Because we're going to see Spider going for the 2-on-1 swap, but the nunchucks dodges the first dash. Roy Shishi now in a position of getting caught out here, and that's going to be 1 R&B to the kill. It looks for the dodge, gets himself closer and closer to Roy Shishi's plan of attack, and there is no more dashes for Roy Shishi as a Justina, so he tries to go for a skill shot essentially with a melee weapon off of the side of the pillar for the R&B confirmation, but we're going to see Roy Shishi skate rushing out and in, and he's looking to go back and forth between both of these, and Spider's ultimate is about to run out here, so even with the proc coming out from the black toward his block, nothing's going to keep him alive. F2 back up again for Roy Shishi. Let's see if it's going to be uppercutted. No, it's going to happen here with the F2 confirmation kill. That's it. Big upset. You know that's going to happen here because F2 has been invested and been saved just for the kill potential, and Spider made sure of doing so, capturing his third elimination, gets himself a gold greatsword. And he's as well picking up a Jade to see about going through on that end, because if the Jade is purple rarity, it's most likely something that's of massive value, and you know sometimes that comes out towards, you know, like between Ripple Step or even to the extension Soft Step, but even more so, Spider going to be able to pick that one up. Juichi, though, at the shop. And as it comes out here, Mike gets a kill off of Fang. And that's actually Mike's Romy Yang win. And, you know, like you said, the F2, you know, options to the skill sets, right? For players, or rather characters to be chosen for different skills. That's why I was making mention about, you know, what if, you know, what if V3? What if this and that for F-Scope? Because once a niche comes out towards to play, that type of unknown variable can make or break a chance C8, where it's like, oh, man, you know, one thing that comes through for that move set that can kind of shift over for a fight. But I don't know. I mean, those staple picks also, if they make a difference, if they make sound, that's where a copy and paste kind of comes out for this point. But of course, obviously, we're going to see whether or not Spider's going to be looking over Roishishi's gaze, because Roishishi is hiding out to the rooftop, of course. And while Roishishi is up here, he's actually just going to be with 2 eliminations and just playing out here for placement. For Spider, though, he looks to try to keep himself going off. We are going to see whether or not Spider puts it off for this end and just trying to hunt down players. And with that, CA, I mean, who do you think is going to have that mark to come out here for MVP? Because Mike has 4 eliminations so far.
Right now, it looks like Mike is heating up. And I mean, game number 4 or game number 5 already. I mean, this is Mike's territory right now. He look at him already getting aggressive. Clint comes off the Scale Rushes ×2, and he has an ult online too. He's playing that very aggressive character, Akos, and we've seen him popped off multiple times there on the Akos. Juchi now is trying to stay up. Another player coming on in is Spider, and this is a very bad side for him, trying to fight against both of these players right now. It could be a very high task. Has that Tesla ultimate. Yes, he does have a tether onto Mike. F2 hits him on the side of the ballista tower here. Is gonna get some range apart from himself. Joichi though trying to stay up, trying to get a quick reset. I believe that Spider applying the pressure on the other side. Roshishi now showing up as well. So everybody probably looking on to this Tesla. Roshishi already laying down some pistol shots. F called in, knocks 2 players back. We see both players just fall back there. Roshishi on the Justina, trying to get aggressive off of this. Has that Yang depletion timer as well as Fong. That's 2 eliminations for Roshishi. Fong with 1, Spider with 3. Juchi with 1, Mike with 4. It's gonna be very tough to try to catch these players on the side of this tower. But if anybody can do it, it can be Mike, Spider, Roshishi is gonna get caught off of this Tesla tether. Interacts very quickly. Spider coming in very fast as well to get some damage onto Roshishi. Another Tesla ultimate I think came in. OUG's Mike still in the mix. He's gonna go ahead and grapple Roshishi, trying to get something started for him. OUG's Mike now just waiting his out. Minute 45. I believe this is for Roshishi. Yep, 142 here for Fong. No, it's for Fong. Gold nunchucks in hand, has not been able to find anything right now. 21 seconds there for Mike's White Tiger buff to run out. The damage now. Roshishi is gonna go ahead and just off to back up. Pistol shots flying on in. Justina ultimate now invested. Only 2 dashes off that V2. Bomb might try to go inside the zone and try to pick up the Soul Bloom. It might work out if he does get it in time. Roshishi pops a powder or a white health pot though. So now the ultimate invested, he's gonna weave it and Fawn with a minute. This could be in his favor here. This could give his saving grace for Fawn. Roshishi has that F. Now we have a 3 players going in a zone for this elimination. It's going to be Roshishi dropping very low. Fong gets the 1-2 off of this, and he's going to pick up the Soul Bloom off of this. And Roshishi just gave Fong the stay in game number 5 off of this. Sits in the zone, and that's what he needed. That is his saving grace there, and Fong manages to stay up here for game number 5.
That's insane. I mean, coming off this point that Fong was on seconds on the counter there.
Wow.
So I honestly thought Roshishi was gonna go to the zone. I thought he was gonna all right, no more eliminations for you guys.
Yeah,
back off, because when you have 50 seconds and you're at common armor rarity right then and there, when there's 4 players just ringing around this area, taking that consideration it's like you have to make sure you don't give that much of a lead for your opponents on this point. But you know, we still have for Roshishi at least as well. He's got 7 of the rounds. 1 more round we got left for round 6 today, to try to make sure he can catch up those points that he had lost to earn in terms of giving value towards his enemies. Now, as Spider, or in terms of his opponents, I should say, in terms of his combatants, as Spider actually has himself to get caught in a chant R&B from Fong from the pole sword. As it comes through here, Jump LMB comes to confirm, and as Spider is low, if anyone can realize how low Spider really is, he's walking up to Joichi, and then Joichi's like, yo, you're quick to be killed. But then the armor saw from Spider comes out really clutch off that Morris Blessing, and he comes back towards his end. And as Mike gets an R&B to the back, Fang is just throwing R&Bs back to back between both Mike and Spider. And then with Mike catching this V2 off of Joichi off of the cliffside, he tries to contest this push, but the F1 comes out to knock him back. We've seen it happen before. Pistol shots coming out here while Mike has his gold dagger. He's going to be moving around 4 eliminations into this round, right? He still has only 4, but it is still the highest in the lobby. So he's just trying to work this one out. His ultimate's about to run out in between 5 seconds. So Uses his last V2 to get around the tower. It looks to cut it for supplies, and we're going to see Spider actually dropping in here, immediately deleting Mike's armor, which has happened. Scare Rush coming out here from Mike as it comes through. As Spider drops down for that blue focus and deleting 1,250 health off of his armor, Mike is like, yo, I just wanted to, I just wanted to chill out and look at the moonlight, but, the solar eclipse is coming through. But of course, we're going to see Mike actually put himself in a healing spot here. He's going to get full reset. Joishi looking towards him. You can see that bow is looking towards and trying to hit some headshots, maybe some just poke damage here, burning his resources, because Mike, having gold armor, you do find a little bit of lost value due to having to burn an extra heal of armor powder 2 to only have the half efficiency that you would normally get, versus how you have purple armor. Now, we are going to be looking to see in round 2's Roman Yang as Mike goes towards this. Fang looks towards and getting caught into the F2. Fang gets the RMBs, but as it comes out, Mike gets parried. Roger Script's going to come through, and the Nutty Sap comes in to give Fang a full reset here for HP. Finds a disenchant. Looks towards his uppercut, looks to the Scare Rush. As Mike has his dual halberds here, he's going to go ahead and try to go for this for the pounce. There it is. Uppercut, grapple bump, and avoided due to the F1, and Mike has to back off here. And as Fang looks to Scare Rush here, we could see a little bit of a bait out. Big brain, don't do nothing. And your opponent might not feel about it. And there's the F2, there's the uppercut. We're going to see an F1 from Fang here in just a moment. And as it comes out, Fang gets LMB'd, uppercut. Maybe not having F1 in the cooldown, but that's where it's going to be on Mike's position to get that elimination CA.
Wow. Good timing there from Mike. Now Spider against Fong. 1-2 from the gold nunchuck. Spider's gonna go ahead and swap to that common armor on the ground. Pop comes in off of that. Sense it, and he is gonna get parried off of that. Juchi now put up some damage onto Spider, and Spider might be in big trouble here. Fong, we're nearly getting out of game number 5. Managed to get that soul bloom, putting up a lot of pressure onto Spider. Looks like he's gonna try to let some of this meter burn just to create some space for the time being. That gold frame. Random Bane now spawning. Spider, go ahead and call in that F. F called in for the opposing Tesla as well. Players are just scrapping it off right now. Overholding just baits it out, gets that LMB prior off of this. 1-2 off of this. Gonna weave that Tesla ultimate. Yuchi does not, though. He gets cut off of it. 1-2 into the Bane as well, and the damage is there. Spider gets the bloom, rolls it away, gets cut off the second though. Does manage to get some damage output in. Gets it inside the zone, and he's gonna get eliminated. And we got back-to-back Bane kills, and this might be the third. Both of these players now showing up. Uppercut connects. F2 called in there for Mike. Enchantment does connect, and the Bane is close, and that's the third hit. Back to back, and OUG's Mike now very weak. Click comes in, one shot, and the thing, he does not get hit off of it, and a jump LMB for Juchi to clear out the whole set, and the Bane, and that is exactly what I wanted to see. And just back to back grease.